We are in the process of making bread from scratch, and Rita is going to start with the yeast.
Okay, 2 packets of yeast, small bowl, just a pinch of sugar and 1/4 cup warm water. Just give this a stir. It's like cement, so. Okay. Now that is going to bloom. Next, 2 cups of milk, which we are going to scald. Which means we're going to stir and heat till just below boiling. Okay, we've turned on the oven for about 1 minute, and I've turned on the interior light to the oven. So that's just to take the chill off and give it a little bit of warmth. That's it. So I'm going to shut it off in about 30 seconds. And we're doing the milk. And this will take a bit, so. Yeah, about shutting off the oven now. So we've got just enough heat in there. And stirring milk constantly.
For about how long?
About 3 minutes, I think, 3 to 4.
And you just want it to be warm?
No, we're going to scald it just below the boiling point.
Okay.
That's why you have to stir it, because I've got it on like a medium-high heat.
Okay. And we have, in the meantime, we have the bulldog, and we have a border collie, so lots of dog action. They're waiting patiently.
So we're almost there, steaming up.
And Homer's getting in on the action. Oh, here comes Bo. Bodie's coming too. Hi, Bodie. Hi. Hi. 3 dogs. Waiting for bread making.
Okay.
Okay, he put the milk in the bowl.
The milk's in the
In
bowl.
the mixing bowl, okay.
And
So it cools off a little.
it has to cool down, so we're going to
Okay.
take half a stick of butter.
Unsalted or regular, it doesn't matter.
And I always use salted, but you can do whatever you want. And I'm putting it in there
In pieces.
so it liquefies.
Okay.
And
So you want it to melt in the water,
Right.
in the milk.
yeah. So that's the butter.
And the yeast is, the yeast is
The
doing
yeast
something. Okay.
is blooming. It's called blooming. That's how you know it's active. And I'm going to take the dry ingredients, which is 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 3 teaspoons of salt.
And we have the bulldog right here. She's watching the action.
Yes, there are dogs everywhere, so it's a little tricky. There we go. Okay, so that's your dry. And we're going to have 2 eggs also, lightly beaten. Jay thinks it's something for her.
As always. She is still right here.
Okay.
And Homer, hi Homer. Eggs lightly beaten.
Yep,
Okay.
that's good. So now, while we're waiting for this to cool, I'm going to measure out 3 cups of flour. Set. Dry ingredients are going to be stirred in. This is now lukewarm. So a little at a time. Don't just pour it. next, the eggs will go in. Just keep stirring as they go in. And finally, we have the yeast, which is bloomed, so we're going to take that a little bit at a time.
Using pre-sifted flour.
Yep.
And what brand is that pre-sifted flour?
Well, I would recommend Gold Medal or King Arthur, actually. But you can also sift it if you have a sifter from the 1920s like I do, you know. But, and this is approximate because I always do that too. That's half the fun, is getting the flour replaced. Because you're going to need flour for dusting, so you don't have to, you know, be super careful. Okay.
Okay, so 3 cups.
This is, yeah. And it'll settle. Yeah, see, that's already settled down to just under.
Okay.
So, anyhow.
And we
So we
have
do that.
Homer. Hi, Homer.
And then I'm going to just leave that here
And
until
get ready for mixing.
we're ready to add in this stuff.
Okay, so the yeast mixture is in
There's
the
milk,
mixing bowl.
butter, salt, sugar, 2 eggs, and 2 packets of yeast. Okay. It's going to be loud.
Okay.
We're going to use the lowest speed. Then we're going to add in the flour a bit at a time. I'll show you the first couple of times and then that's it. You can shut it off. We just keep going until we get 3 cups in there.
And we got Lou and Bodie over here. Hi. Hi, Bodie. Oh, aren't you cute? And Lou. Hi. Oh, and Duster. Hi, Duster. Hi. Hi there. Hi, Duster. Hi, cute. Hi there. What a good dog.
Okay.
So we got
I'm going to turn it up in a minute, but I don't want to get pooped in the face, so. Okay, I'm going to go.
mixing it a little higher.
Yep. Away from the danger zone of the flour. Okay, now I'm going to stir this by hand to make sure it's all mixed. And okay. And I keep a paper towel like that because that's going to drip.
Oh, that's a good tip.
linen towel. We're gonna just make it damp.
Does it need to be warm water or?
No, it just has to be wet, not soaking. Okay.
You've got the mixed dough is in there. It's kind of liquidy.
That's
Okay.
what it looks like.
Okay.
Going in the oven with it
Okay.
to rise. The oven is not on.
Okay.
There we go. Let me cover it. Okay. 30 minutes. Or so. That's it. And then we'll all right, this is what it looks like after 30 minutes.
So it's almost twice, right? Twice the size. And there's Jay to help
It's
out.
actually a bit lower than it usually is, so must not have left that on long enough. Okay. Up, boys. All right. Back in, and just gonna poof it down. Don't forget to lock it.
Now what's next?
Okay. Got 3 more cups that I'm gonna, maybe a little over. I'm gonna put it in until it starts pulling away from the side, but it's gonna go in slow.
She's added about half of the flour, and you can see it starting to form. So you've got all the flour in here. It's forming a ball. And how do you know when it's enough flour?
Well, you can tell by the texture. I'm gonna turn this up a bit.
Are you trying to get it all off the side?
Yeah, it pulls away. Like what's going on down there.
So you've got all the flour in here. It's forming a ball. And how do you know when it's enough flour?
Well, you can tell by the texture. I'm gonna turn this up a bit.
Are you trying to get it all off the side?
Yeah, it pulls away. Like what's going on down there. Here.
Okay, so it's all been mixed in the mixer, and now we're going to do it on the counter. Well, Rita's going to do it on the counter.
I'm gonna spread it out first.
Homer's watching.
All right, kids. Kind of sticky, but aside from that, you can dip your spatula to get everything out. Just keep putting it in the flour, and that pulls everything out for you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. Okay, let's just pull it out.
Just
Let's
pull it.
just do
All
that.
we can see is an arm.
There we go.
Okay.
A little more flour, and we'll get this stuff off. Okay. There. Okay. And push, and we're going to pull. And push. Turn, pull it back, and push. Turn and fold, and push. Okay. It's hard work, but let's see.
So you just do that until when?
Well, we want to make sure we have no bubbles. And I don't think we do. And we want it to feel right. There's a little salt there. Feels like a baby's ass. That is correct. You You slap it. Boom.
That's how you tell?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and now we're gonna clean out this bowl with hot water.
Okay.
Cut, cut.
Okay.
All right.
Bowl is washed out.
Totally clean. A little bit of oil.
Olive oil is your...
Or you can use whatever you have. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And we just want to coat the whole thing. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Nice greasy bowl. All right. Now Homer. Okay. Okay, this is going to go in and turn. So we want it all coated
Okay.
with the oil.
So that's it. You just put it in there, make sure it's all coated, and then you cover it with the same towel.
Cover it with the same towel and it goes back in. This duster. Oh, basket duster. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come here, duster buster. Sit. Wait. Come here, buddy. There you go. That's a good dog. Okay, Lou. Nice Lou. You're so good. Yes, you are. So are you. And this little guy is so good. There you go. Two little ones. There.
Okay, so it's had its second rise after the flour.
Okay.
She's got the pans pre-greased and ready to go.
Grease them up good. And we're just going to do this again.
Second knead.
Folding. Don't feel any bubbles. This is where I always fail, though. Is that a bubble?
So you don't want any bubbles in it, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm going to have to do the loaves, and I do a terrible job of getting it equal. So we'll just keep trying. So a little flour on the knife. I should make you do this. Okay, about there and about there. Gonna make 3 balls and see if they're about the same size, hopefully.
So you knead each section to get the air out.
Let's see what we got here. This one looks oversized. Just pull it, stick it.
So you have them in the pan and then you put them in the oven again.
Watch the dog. Okay.
Yes. And Jay is there to help.
And I'm going to cover you. And that's 30 minutes.
So they're out of the oven. You can see how much taller they got. You take them right out. They cooked in the oven for
35 minutes.
after they rose for 30 minutes. And we'll have the recipe on the link below. You can get the full recipe. These are the bread
And
all
that's it.
done.
Ta-da.
It smells wonderful in here. Next we're going to slice it and put butter on it.
And that's right.
Okay, and the end result, we've sliced warm bread with butter, and it's ready to serve, freeze, And check the link for the recipe below this video.